There you were, playing Battlefield peacefully. Suddenly you find yourself a sweet little armored vehicle. You decide to hop in. What could possibly go wrong? You power up the engine, you pull right trigger, and you start steamrolling into the battlefield. You very quickly realize that what you have unleashed is a power so great you have zero control over it. In fact, it is controlling you. You unearth a new desire. You feel no need to play anything else. Your class doesn't matter. All that matters is that you reach this beast in time before anyone else does, before anyone else recognizes the power. What am I speaking of? What I am speaking of is a horror so great, so unimaginable. The only men who have survived have nothing to say about it. So for those of you who are a little bit quick-minded and have probably already played the game, what I am obviously talking about, or you could also just be watching this video and recognize I'm saying armored beast and there's a tank in the video. The tanks in this game are really tough. They have guns on every side of themselves. Some of them come equipped with flamethrowers. Most of them have machine guns for their gunners. The driver is able to switch from the main cannon to a rear machine gun. The only threats to these things really are the rifle grenades and the anti-tank grenades. But the thing is, they're kind of hard to throw at a distance, and squishy humans versus light machine guns attached to the side of a tank, it's kind of easy to guess who's going to win 99% of the time. These things can just steamroll. The first time I ever got into one, I went 28-0. That, coupled with the fact that they can repair themselves all alone without exposing the driver, which would in Battlefield 4, for example, be the engineer driving, hopefully, who would have to exit the vehicle to repair, leaving someone able to steal it or him just to easily be killed. And on top, the fact that the only thing keeping them from constantly shooting is that there's reload time. In Battlefield 4, you had a couple of rounds and they would reload and you could shoot again, reload and you could shoot again. But if you shot too fast, your ammo count would deplete and you'd have to wait for that to recharge before you can start firing again. So let's say it takes 10 seconds to charge up one shot and you can shoot every 5 seconds. So if you shoot once within 5 seconds and then again, you're depleted. So you have to wait 10 seconds, well, I guess another 5 seconds to shoot again, because you'll finish the reload and then have 5 extra seconds to wait. And if you shoot that, then you gotta wait 10 seconds and blah, 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 blah. And if you want to stack them, you gotta wait X amount of time until you have all the shells stacked up again. In this game, you can literally just fire, reload, fire, reload, fire, and there is nothing stopping you. And as far as I can tell, it looks like each team only gets one of these big bad boys. The other ones are mounted with just regular heavy machine guns. Those things are not the toughest. They are probably the equivalent to something like an LAV in Battlefield 4, when these bad boys are like the main battle tanks on steroids. These guys do not stop for anyone. If you're a competent driver slash commander, whatever you want to call it, you can really last the entire game. Bullets do nothing to you. Light machine guns, as far as I can tell, for example, mounted on vehicles, do nothing to you. Your only threats are artillery, which you can still shoot just by shooting the front of the shield on the artillery. Like I said, the grenades and the rifle grenades, but nobody knows where they spawn yet, really, so it's kind of, you maybe get killed by 0 every game. They probably get picked up 3 times a game. These things, I don't know if they need a nerf or if people just need time to learn the game, but something has to be addressed if something doesn't change by the time the full game comes out. Because these dudes are beasts. I think maybe, I don't know, they're almost balanced a little bit by the fact that they have a very little field of view and have just a slight little angle that they can turn and actually engage without having to rotate the whole tank, and it does rotate pretty slowly. But these guys are beasts. And yeah, I can't really recommend a fix because I have no clue how this will be done. Maybe not allowing them to repair themselves, or maybe making repairing themselves do less of a repair every time that cycle happens. I just don't know. I mean, if you get out of the tank, you have a little hammer which you can repair it with. I think maybe if you just took away the ability for it to repair and forced the driver of the tank to get out to repair himself if he took too much damage, that's fine. But if you have enough defenses and people are watching your back and you take them out, you can just sit there, you know, in the wide open repairing yourself. So anyway, nothing to add really yet. I think maybe in the next day or two, when I've played a little bit more, I'll think of some real substance to make videos on. But just thought I'd let you guys know. And also I want to mention, these videos are going to be uploaded in 720p 30 FPS just for now while the game is out, so I can just get a few more videos out. And then we're going to be back up to 1080p 30 FPS or 1080p 60 once the beta is over, and we're kind of in that limbo between when the game is out of beta and before release. Anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed this video and the previous one. Definitely more to come. I'll probably do 1 or 2 per day right now, and we'll see what's going to go on after that. And I will see you guys later. Peace.